Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Sandrock, where today I think we're going to be getting like some sort of sand running competition going on, something along those lines. I think Katoria has arranged something along those lines. It probably won't be today, it will probably be tomorrow. I think it said it was like in 2 days time, so we'll see. Hopefully it'll be on the calendar. Although in early access things haven't always been on the calendar. We have this big old dude to finish off. So we just needed the bronze blade and the iron pipes. Alright, let's see if they're ready. My iron pipes, there's some sort of things on the grinder there. My recyclers are still all running at the moment, that's good. And let's make the bronze blade quickly. Oh, I need bronze. What? Did I start making any bronze? No! Oh no, that sucks. So annoying. Okay, so there's... Also, I needed to get some jute canvas. That is ready. Looks like I've got some mail as well. From City Hall, we're having a fireside tomorrow at the usual time of 6 o'clock to address an accusation by Logan to Minister Matilda during her kidnapping that someone is hiding water somewhere in town. If this is something that interests you, please attend. Okay, good. I'm sure there was something about City Hall from Katoria, from Burgess, Mars reply. Could have sworn there was something about Nia's birthday. Justice's Commission. I'm sure there was something going on up at the sand sled station. I'm very confused. I'm sure it said something about that. I wonder if I should go up to the church today as well. Alright. Because there might be stuff that's to do with Matilda going on. And then the fireside won't make sense. So I'm going to go up there. What's all this about? Looks like a race being set up. Is there a... Oh, Tour de Rock. Oh yeah, there we are. Because we're on the 11th. It's the 12th and 13th. Go to the Sand Runner Complex before 9 o'clock for the Tour de Rock. And then it continues the next day. But it's not until 12. Ah, weird. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna spend today then going up to the... Oh man, so high. Matilda's down there. Okay, well, I'm still gonna go up to the church. And we're gonna see what's going on up there. Then we'll give in Justice's Commission. Hopefully by then all the bronze bars will be made. This is why I was doing all that mining before, you see. Oh, such a tickly throat today. Right, so. There's a lot of stuff going on around here. You always want to know what's going on around the corner first though, don't you? What's this? This is a new building. Ah! How could you betray me like this? To think I loved you once. Ah! What's wrong, Pen? Oh, well if it isn't my goodish friend, Skinny Arms, skulking outside my chamber door, on the off chance you might bask in my stout-hearted, rock-ribbed emanations, no doubt. Well, today is your lucky day. I heard some noises. That was simply an unfortunate altercation. I seem to have been let down somewhat. Ah, last, Skinny, I can't hide it any longer as the Sandrocker I respected most, and whose demeanour is the most pen-like in disposition. Perhaps it would ease my heart to confess to you. You see, I was action rolling over to my mirror after finishing my new 10,000 squat routine to check my post-workout pump, when I discovered, to a mix of glee and horror, my muscles are now too burgeoning to be contained by the surface area of my mirror. And in my moment of despair and anger, I killed it. My mirror. I broke my mirror. That's 7 years bad luck, mate. Skinny, I smashed it to 1,000 pieces. You must understand these muscles. This perfectly crafted form, they do not come cheap or easy. No, they need constant care and attention. People have labelled my physique quantum musculature, as only through observation does it take a defined shape. But I digress. The undeniable truth is my gains have been exceptional lately. Look at my pecs. No, I mean really look at them. Outstanding. I mean, it's amazing they fit anywhere. Oh, they're magnificent. What are pecs? Oh, come on, you know, pecs, pectoral muscles, the upper chest, chesticles, the crown jewels, and the diligent bench presser. And try to keep up over here, Skinny. So without full and complete view of my body, I cannot truly know whether or not I've maintained my expected level of perfection. I need vision. I need a true view of my developments. Build you a bigger mirror? Oh, you want me to caress you? Oh my goodness, if I would be having so much fun if I was planning on a pen a pen romance. Let me know in the comments if you're planning on a pen romance, because I think it could actually be quite amusing. I could build you a bigger mirror. Why, that would be precisely what I need. Ah, Skinny, you read me like an open book. Ah, ew. Well, like something cooler than a fluttery old book. But yes, you're exactly right. A larger mirror. Oh, but why stop there? Not just larger, better, faster, stronger. How can a mirror be faster? Light always travels at the same speed. Yeah, I am clearly not talking to Chi here. The most advanced mirror known to man, yes, but a pinnacle of scientific achievement such as this. You'd only be able to build something so advanced with the assistance of the research guy. Oh yes, all coming together. Alright, Skinny, here's the plan. You run over to the research guy's house, order up an extra jumbo high-tech mirror, and meanwhile, I'll sit around and wait for you to build it. Can you handle this for your protector? On it. The ever-reliable Skinny arms. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Off to the research building then. Chop chop. My muscles aren't going to gawk at themselves, you know. Well, that can wait. That can absolutely wait. Right, so what's going on in the church then? Minister, I beg of you to reconsider. I've told you, Miguel. The people won't stomach another water tax hike. They've stretched thin as it is. I doubt half these folks could even afford it. Every penny, Minister, you know this. What I know is this. Now is a time of tribulation for our people. We need not burden them any further. But this project will add cost. It inspires hope. We can afford it. Are you hiding the water? Are you hiding the water so that the taxes get put up? Anyway, it inspires hope. We can afford it. We're spending our goals on frivolities, meaningless eyesores. We're spending our goals on our people. We're giving someone a chance to make a day's earnings and an opportunity to make a difference in this town. That, to me, is priceless.
Howdy.
Well now, always in the right place at the right time, aren't we, Builder? That's good. I think Miguel may require a bit of assistance. I must be going, but be a dear and help him, won't you? Yes, help. That's right, Builder. A moment of your time, please. According to some, the church needs a new mural in the temple. The church would be highly appreciative if you could work with our town's artists to manifest these vague requests. The minister thinks that certain effigies of our faith are uninviting. Will you assist us? Yeah, sure. No problem. She gave rather limited notes on the specifics. Nevertheless, I would expect Pablo or Amira should be able to produce painting of sufficient quality. If we're conscious of budget, perhaps even Jasmine could be recruited to our cause. The church has allocated 1,000 gold to the project. Here you are. What remains afterwards will be your commission for the frame. Return to me when you have the items in question. Be swift, Builder. Who's the muscliest of them all? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the muscliest of them all? I love it. Okay, so we've got commission. Whee! Hurry for justice. Be in town for that. Oh, sorry, Deputy Captain. I just ran you over. Let's have a chat to all the pets. Hi, Nemo. Wow, wow, wow. Gift. Do I have any dog food left? I think I do. Gift you a worm. Liked it a bit, so, you know, better than nothing. Oh no, Justice rode off. That's my fault. Okay. No, come here. Talk to me. There's your commission. Thank you very much. This is the good stuff. Thanks again, Builder. Catch you soon. 23 relationship points. Just what I needed.
There.
Trudy wants to tell me her birthday. 21st of winter. I don't usually have time to do anything for it. You didn't need to make a note of it or anything. Oh, bless her.
See ya.
Right, was there anything else I needed to look at on the map? Go to the research center for the mussels thing. There's something up at the ruins. We'll look at that a bit later, I think. Yeah, I think we're pretty good now. Okay. Or I could talk to Chi about the mirror. I really need to get fish and dog food, so. Tour de rock. Let's go and see Director Chi. Okay. Thank you, Lightning. In we go. Alright, I need a muscly mirror.
Hey there.
Greetings, Sheila. Make any novel scientific discoveries today? You're not gonna like this. This is very frivolous. Ah, the homunculus man has once again requested the design for an item far, far beneath the technological requisition standard of anything produced at this research center. How troublesome. The last time he asked, I meticulously surveyed the exterior of my building to see if perhaps someone had mistakenly put up a sign reading furniture store. As I had originally hypothesized, no such sign existed. I love the sass. The only logical conclusion I've been able to draw based on the available data is that Mr. Penn believes us to be his personal furniture acquisition assistants. Which is particularly perplexing when taking into consideration that there is in fact already in this town a carpenter, albeit of dubious competency, sorry. I sometimes wish that the homunculus man would just... Who's the carpenter then? Oh yeah, Rian. I think Rian's the carpenter. Yes, I believe I know a way with your help, Sheila, to indeed assure ourselves that we will be making no more mirrors. At least not for our mutual associate, Mr. Penn. Expect a diagram in your mailbox within a day or so. Thank you for this discussion, Sheila, but it has been most enlightening. Okay.
So long.
Okay. I guess I'll wait and see. There's no point asking him to elaborate. He already talks enough. Right, so Andy, hello, how you doing? Haven't seen you in ages.
Howdy.
I heard Logan's pa was super cool. When he was young, he was real tough. He even had the respect of the giggler leader. I ain't making this up.
Catch you later.
Alright. Alright, so I'm thinking, well, actually let's go and work on my commission. Actually, the bronze might be done by now. Hey, Jasmine. Whee. Okay, so let's have a little look. Bronze blade still needed. We need the bronze for that. And so far, 2 of 6 bronze has been done. So yeah, we'll have to wait until a bit later for that one. That's 5,000 gold as well, that one. So let's see. Actually, missions. I could make the frame actually, and then after that it's just really going into the desert and doing that quest out there as well. Exquisite frame. And I just need one. Okay, fine. Alright. Have a little... Go and talk to Pablo. Okay, I will go and talk to Pablo. I wish that sometimes when I have 2-day festivals, I wish that they would all fit into the same episode, but I think it's going to be split across 2 episodes, unfortunately, just with the way I usually record. Alright then, Pablo. A painting for the church? Sheila, darling, I'm afraid I must respectfully decline. My art is suitable for museums, gallerias, and possibly poetry jam coffee shops, if they're chic enough. I can hardly think of a place less hip than the church, I'm afraid. Perhaps the lovely Amira would be up to your task. Talk to Amira. The horse can just follow me because she's only up the stairs. And Amira is in her pottery shop. Hello, Miss Amira. You were supposed to be in your pottery shop anyway. Oh, she is.
Hello there.
Welcome, Sheila. Is there something I can help you with? A mural for the temple? It's a wonderful idea. But a mural that size will take some time, and that's not something I have a lot of. Still, since you'll be putting aside your work to make the frame, perhaps I can do the same. It's a tough job, though, and with things being tight lately, I'm afraid I can't offer a sizable discount. So it'll be 1,000 gold for the mural. Would that work for your budget? That's fine. Wonderful. I'll get started right away. I'll send it to you when I'm done. I don't really care. Like, I just want to get the mission done and get people in the church feeling happy, and I'll make commissions from Jan. I will take all of his money rather than the church's money. Okay, so. Waiting on that. Waiting on that. Waiting on bronze for that. Yeah, okay, let's head out. Sorry, Heidi. Zara, who are you? I spent all my money at the Golden Goose. How am I going to get home? Ah, tourist. I know I'm missing, like, a main character somewhere, so... Ride over here. So this looks like to me, I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of interesting. I'm always interested in what happens at the festivals. I never guarantee that I'm going to be any good at the mini games involved. Depends on what they are. A lot of it's, I find, it's quite luck based, but maybe I'm saying that because I'm not very skilled. That's what a skill. That's what a person with no skill would say, right? It's a long trip, Lightning. I'm sorry. I'm kind of interested in what this is. This is the last little quest. Oh! Righty-ho then. It is a... okay. It is a stop. A Yakmal stop. Well, in that case, the only thing I have to do today then is go get more commissions and finish off the commissions I've got. So that's quite good. I'm getting through all the little mini side quests and things quite quickly. I desperately need to go to the museum and put things in there though. Really badly. Check course. stamina, 50%. See, they run out of stamina after a while, which isn't great. I really need to just get you out of the way of here. Oh, right, okay. That works too. That was all I really wanted. It's just get back home. And then I can go over to the Commerce Guild and get some more commissions to do while I'm waiting for my bronze. Because we always need money. We are support all the time. And I don't know, I always find commissions a bit more of an interesting way to make money. Okay, so bronze bars. Ha 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 ha. 2 ore refineries. They're not very good today, are they, these commissions? That will give me 1200. 2 pumping pipes. Yeah, let's do 2 pumping pipes, 2 ore refineries. And a bloodstone cores, I think. Oh no, okay, yeah. Of course, I've still got the big commission from Jan. So I can only take 2 more. I did make myself, I believe, anyway. This is like a large sandfish trap. Oh no, it's a basic one. Did I make a large one? Or maybe I just have the ability to make a large one, but still. I can make a large sandfish trap, and then we can try and get the better sandfish, I think. So I actually think it'd be pretty cool. I might even take a bit of an early night, because it's going to be probably a long day with the whole sand running thing and the... Woof! And the Fireside meeting, so... Right, so I need 1 more piece of glass and 4 rubber rings. Okay, so that's the glass and 4 rubber rings. Apparently I need 8, so I don't know, maybe I need 2. Yeah, probably need 2 of each thing. My bronze bars are done, which means I can finish off that sign and get it back to Jan and maybe even take another commission. Need a bronze blade. Cast iron pipes. It needs to be a perfect one. So, yes, it is perfect. So we can give it straight back to Jan. Perfect, I guess. Ah, I hate it when things like in my natural speech make me sound silly like that. And then I need 2 ore refiners. Steel bar, rubber tube, copper plate, bronze pipe. Okay, copper plate and bronze pipe needed. I have no bronze. I just need to like make loads of that, don't I? Lots of bronze bars. Okay, so can't make the ore refineries, but I might be able to make the pumping pipes. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I need to wait for the rubber rings on those. So yeah, okay, let's go see Jan and hand that in then. I find it easier just to let lightning kind of follow me out a little bit before I mount, because sometimes that can be really difficult. When the fence gets in the way and stuff, you know. Alright, I done it. You're going to complain that it was too late, but I done it. And I've got commerce badges for that as well. Nice. Don't embarrass me. That's what counts, newbie. Make sure you keep up this quality. We gotta make our commerce guild famous and my face along with it. So we got 5,195 goals. Lots of experience. I don't know if we got like points with Jan there. Maybe we did. I'm gonna have a quick look at my social. So we got Heidi almost up to 4. Owen up to 3 now. I think 4 is friend. Oh yeah, as soon as you get past 3 hearts, they become a friend. And it looks like you've got slightly more interactions with them. Oh yeah, you can box with them, I guess? Oh no, I can box with Owen as well. No, you don't get any more interactions, but I need to take commissions for Owen if I see them, because then I can get him up to that 4th. So that buddy status. That's kind of good. I mean, who's like out of that? Who is like really like doing badly? Probably Fang would be the worst one. All of the animals. A cute cat with short, soft, flexible limbs, sorry. Despite its spaced out expression, some say it has been part of many battles. The meerkat. An expert digger, this cute little animal looks like it's got a permanent smile on its face. Don't know any of their loves or anything like that. Banjo likes sand carp. Nemo likes dog food. X we don't know yet. Fang's like I've even managed to get like nearly half a heart with Fang. That's not too bad, but Jasmine like is really low. I'm super surprised with that. To make her some sweets or something. Mort doesn't surprise me, but it surprises me that Mort is better acquainted with us than Jasmine. Maybe she needs some quests or something to do. Cooper, I really don't care to get to know him that well. Kotori, I'm surprised because of the amount of quests I've done for her. But she must never have commissions. Crystal has commissions all the time. So Danby as well, and Vivi. And Elsie. Pablo, I don't even know how I got like 2 hearts with him. I think he does have commissions as well. I think all of these guys from Elsie upwards have commissions. So it's really Trudy, Kotori, Mabel, Cooper, Zeke, Miguel, Matilda, Mort, Jasmine, and Fang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 10 of them who just don't really like take commissions in the same way. So it kind of makes it a lot harder to progress with them. But that's fine. I don't mind. Okay, so how are things going? So some of the recyclers have stopped. So let's see if there's anything that we can recycle at the moment. A bit of fine wood scrap to go. That's probably it though, to be honest. Have I taken my stuff out of my box today? I have, so I think that's fine. I'll just go down the back and grab all the stuff and I'll put it all away. There's also some water to grab. I need to check my water and I need to check my fuel. I'm going to be away all day tomorrow probably, doing all sorts of interesting things. Those rubber bands are going to take ages. Bronze bars are going to take ages. What was it I needed up here? Copper plates. Haven't even started making those. Because that'll probably be on the civil processor. Copper plates. Can make 113. Already owned. 04 assembly station. Item. We need 5. Fine, I'll make 12. Happy to do that. Right. So I think it's probably now time for bed for me. I think that's everything done that I want to get done. So I want to check how much money I got now. 20,000 gold. Perfect. Just quickly sort my inventory out. And we'll head to bed because tomorrow, as I say, it's going to be a jam-packed day. So we've got to be well rested for it. Oh, there's a sand Oh no. Come on. Tour de Rock is on a day when it's a sandstorm. You have to be kidding me, right? Alright, so you put the sand wall up, which basically makes my outside inside. It's brilliant. That also means I need my hat on. But I won't have it displayed. A letter there from Nia, Chi, and a mirror. Okay, let's have a look at mirror. Here's the mural for the church. I'm actually quite proud of the results. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but I appreciated the challenge. The mural took less time than I expected, so I think I overcharged a bit. Please accept 500 goals as reimbursement. Okay. Chi, here's the diagram we spoke about. I recommend you place it in homunculus man's room without hesitation. Do not stare into the mirror for an extended period of time. Ultra Tech Mega Mirror 9000. Okay. Nia's reply. Right, I think they're both interesting jobs. I guess we're so similar that we kind of got drawn to the same jobs. Anyway. Oh, I got some relationship points with Nia through the mail. That's amazing. Okay, I'll grab my stuff out of the delivery box. That's why I didn't have much stuff to recycle. But I am just going to sort all. And then I'm just going to take lightning. We're going to just head straight up. Doodles. Haven't pet you. Didn't pet you yesterday, did I? No. You still have food. That's fine. Lightning, you still have a little bit of food too. I'm just waiting for that food to run down and I will give them more appropriate food that they like a bit more then. Okay, so, oh actually we've run out of water and we've run out of fuel. Oh no, water's okay, we've just run out of fuel. I can cope with that, that's a bit easier to deal with. Right, let's go. Sand Runner Complex before 9 o'clock for the tour. The very sandy Tour de Sandrock. That'll be to hand in the painting, that will. Looks like people are all heading out over there. You can see all their little green dots. Once they get to be buddies with me, I'll be able to see their little faces and know where they are at all times, which is actually super useful. Why am I putting my hand in front of my face? I've got my hat on. Okay. Guess I'll follow them all over here. It's such a shame. When a festival happens on a sandy sandstorm day. I don't know why my Sandrock...
Sand running dates back to the earliest days
Welcome
of the
to Sandrock's very first Tour de Rock. Mayor Trudy, did you ever imagine it'd turn out like this? So many bright, happy faces.
She looks very happy that this is happening.
I thought making it free might attract some folks, but it's even more lively than I ever would have thought. So, is everyone excited to join in our little competition?
Gonna say this, I'm not that excited about mini games and sand running and things. I prefer like doing commissions and farming and looking after my animals and building and stuff. But you know, I guess. Everyone else seems pretty excited. I have my sand hat on. I don't know why I'm like so bothered by the sand.
Test of strength, skill, spoken prose, whatever. Long as it gets me out of the house.
I checked, double-checked, and even triple-checked the procedures last night. I can give an absolute guarantee this is safe as can be. Unless, of course, there's a crash. But that's more of a you problem, isn't it? The sleds are safe.
Such an inspiring event. Tour de Rock. A true Sandrock event. I can't miss this. It really captures the local spirit.
Come on already. Faster we start this thing, faster I can win it.
Can I win it, are you, Coop?
All right, all right. Well, I do hate to keep you all waiting, but before we start, I do have one quick, teensy little announcement.
Okay.
Tori's worked very hard to bring us this event. First, let's give her a hand.
Maybe even help Sandrock make a name for itself. But then again,
Based on the turnout today and the kind of reception we've received, I'm happy to announce that Tour de Rock will become a new staple on Sandrock's yearly calendar. Once a year, every year. What do we all say?
Hey!
wow, by Peach, I've never started a tradition before.
You started your own festival.
Well, Katori, you heard the crowd. Sounds like Tour de Rock has been approved by a unanimous decision. We'll worry about the details later. But for today, well, let's get started.
Okay, so what do we have to do? Tour de Rock has started, so they're all running over this way. And disappearing. Do I need to do something over here? There are 41 minutes left till the start of the competition. No one's told me what to do, though. So we'll just have to see.
Wow, they're all going so fast.
Registration. Okay, choose a mode. Join the
They all
competition.
look like they really want to win,
Wouldn't
Andy.
be going so fast if they didn't, I reckon.
Select your sandboard. Okay.
And what's this? Looks like Smelly Ranch Man is making it.
Up, up. This is like Mario Kart, only I suck at it more than I do Mario Kart. Somehow. Yeah, got a boost. Get another boost. Get a boost. Go for the boosts. Boost. Oh no, I hit justice. I am in 3rd place. I don't do this very often, to be fair. I don't exactly get a ton of practice in. But I didn't hit those rocks. That was good. Pablo and Grace are still behind me. Oh, look at Andy go. Oh, no, it's Grace. Sorry. Look at Grace go. Gotta hit this one square on. Get the boost. Come on, now Gracie's gonna beat me. Yes, I came in 1st place. Fantastic. Competition badges times 50.
And I'm Andy, and that's all for...
Sandrock City News. That was fun. Let's play again sometime.
Okay, so do I get to do another one? I get to do... Oh, right. Join the competition starts at 4. I'm very worried I'm going to miss the Fireside meeting. We need to do this and then just get going. Oh, no. Once you go off course, that's it. Everything goes a bit wrong, I think. Mabel, look at her go. Whee! Oh, I missed that one. And that. Oh no, I'm missing them all. I'll never catch Mabel. I've missed far too many boosts to be in first place this time, I think. Ah, yeah, we'll be second this time. That wasn't bad, though. A first place and a second place. Tour de Rock finished. It is 6 o'clock. I need to get my butt over to the Fireside. Come on, Lightning. No, we're not dealing with you, mister. But I feel like we're all going to be late for the Fireside. Am I going off into the desert? Oh, gee. Here I am. It's hard to see in a sandstorm. Yikes. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Like, was I supposed to cut short on the... Why are there no... I guess that would be slightly quicker. Phew, I think I made it.
Howdy, y'all. Following the involuntary minister misplacement incident, the minister raised concerns. Concerns about certain water-related allegations laid out by Logan, and, well, we're here to put any doubts to rest. Our latest investigation was spearheaded jointly by Minister Matilda and Mayor Trudy, and carried out by myself and Unsure of the Civil Corps. Without further ado, allow me to release our reports to the public. Firstly, Unsure and I made a full check of the perimeter, a thorough search of the area around Sandrock, leaving no stone unturned.
Okay.
I made double sure of that.
Right. Anyway, beyond a certain distance, it just doesn't make much sense to continue looking around outdoors. Transporting the water in and out of town, well, we'd have caught that on standard patrols by now.
Okay.
From there, we moved on to investigating individuals. After a series of interviews and cross-checking data, we have once again confirmed that civilian consumption of water is indeed very close in line with numbers reported by Burgess at the water tower, consistent at 20 tons per month.
Okay.
So, that's kind of all she wrote. On a positive note, we also found that, for the most part, everyone was being really careful with water consumption. So, hope y'all can take a bit of solidarity in knowing that we're all out here doing our best for Sandrock.
Look at you all! Conservers conserving it up!
He's so cute.
With that, we're going to turn things over to Pastor Miguel, who also wanted to say a few words. Pastor, tell us what you know.
With pleasure. The first thing I wish to assert is transparency. I'm making all import and export records publicly available. If you want to check said records, you'll find that 80% of all water is imported and 20% comes from the Oasis so as not to put a strain on it.
Mm-hmm.
And now for the specifics. Sandrock imports 16 tons of water every month from 2 sources. Highwind via the East Ring, and Portia through Atara. Another 4 tons comes from the Oasis. Justice himself has checked the levels every step of the way, and has confirmed that at no point has there been any tampering.
Okay.
Can you confirm that, please, Sheriff?
Yep, sounds about right. We looked into every in and out of the process at random times throughout the last few weeks, and it all checked out.
Good. And to be frank, my past performance speaks for itself. There has not been a single accounting error in Sandrock history since my arrival here. To even suggest that suddenly I've lost my touch is an insult. Good day.
I love him. Yeah. My best friend, Miguel, there.
Give it up for Pastor Miguel, everyone. He always knows how to brighten our day. Am I right?
Is that like huge sassy sarcasm there, Justice?
All right. Well, with that, I think we can about call this little conference to an end. In conclusion, so-called claims of someone hiding water is verifiably false. If you still have questions, take it up with me personally. Mayor, Minister, any closing thoughts?
It is a very compelling report.
Well, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. All we can do is trust each other, because each other is all we have. Let's continue to do our best in fighting for Sandrock together. And I think it goes without saying,
conserve water.
Conserve water. Okay. I managed to do all the stuff. Woof. Miguel, I have a painting for you.
Thanks.
Good work, Builder. I knew the church could rely on you. I do appreciate the effort, make no mistake, but were I minister, we would not have spent our scant resources on such a project. But I am not. We both studied in Mady. We've known each other a long time. She's always been bright-eyed and idealistic, seeing the good in everyone. The ministry adores students such as her. I, on the other hand, have held tightly to the texts and the studies into the age of corruption. We need to learn well from the demise of the old world. Well, he may have a lot of knowledge then about things.
Oh dear.
When I was sent to Sandrock, the temple was just another building. The citizens paid no real heed to the teachings and had lost their way. They watched my sermons skeptically, unaware that they were repeating the sins of their forefathers. Others believe they're devout, but I can see the corruption inside them. They always did everything the way they wanted, not the right way. Do they not see by flaunting the rules left and right we are blindly stumbling into another Armageddon? I tried to warn them, to open their eyes. I think the people here really mean well. The matter of the heart and soul often stand opposed. Those with the best intentions can inflict the most damage. The age of corruption was full of well-intentioned people with no sight of the light. Let us place this work upon the temple walls. Oh, we're off to the temple, are we? Oh, it looks nice. Yeah, Mira did a good job. A spectacular piece of art. If only its purpose were not so incompatible with my beliefs. To cover up the day of calamity, are we to forget our history? Sandrock has its problems, but it's not the most core of our beliefs to never forget. But is it not? Oh, but it's not the most core of our beliefs to never forget the day of calamity. Sorry, my brain decided that the words would get jumbled up. Nevertheless, these decisions are not mine to make anymore. I was here for a short while before Mady sent Matilda. As soon as she arrived, we received word that she would be taking the role of minister. I presume her interpretation of the light scripture was more fitting for the people of this town. I'm not one to question the church's orders, so I graciously accepted my subservient role. I think she's a good minister. As to the citizens here, evidently. I worry the minister is too lenient with the citizens of this town. She seems to believe that people here want to follow the light, but only a select few profess and show their belief in an appropriately fundamental manner. Regardless, things, like me not going to church every Sunday. Regardless, things are as they are for a reason, and I must accept it. Anyway, thank you, Builder. I appreciate your dedication. Every act you perform for our city helps to spread Telesis in these lands and beyond. The old Telesis. So I got 10 Miguel reputation. I think if I'd have said that he should have been the minister and stuff, maybe I would have got more. But I genuinely don't believe that, so I didn't want to say it. So we are making an Ultra Tech Mega Mirror. We are also finishing off pumping pipes and ore refineries, which I think are all on the go at the moment. I'll see how much of that I can get done by the end of the day. I think the mirror might wait till next time, to be honest. Why do I get caught by all this barbed wire every single time I come down here? Who is it that put barbed wire on top of it? Oh, it's Rocky. I think it's Rocky's house. Rocky, I want your house as a parkour platform. It sucks that you put barbed wire on it. But yes, I really enjoyed doing my sand sledding. I was actually better at it than I thought. Because I pretty much thought I was going to be totally rubbish at it. First and second. One first place, one second place. I don't think it's too bad. Right, so. Oh, I love the sand wall so much. The copper plates. They might be done by now. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yep, they are all done. So I think the ore refiners can be finished. Oh, bronze pipes. Did I make bronze pipes? Or did I think I maybe just made the bronze. So the bronze pipes aren't ready yet. But the rubber rings are. So I can definitely do Burgess's quest. I need to make 6 bronze pipes. It says I need to make rubber tubes, but I don't believe it. I think I have enough. Okay, I can make 1. Oh, I need the glass. I think we did glass. I think I was making it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need simple circuits as well for that. Find them from... You foul a salvage, abandoned ruins, the breach, hazardous ruins, and junk piles. I'm pretty sure I have the most luck finding them in the abandoned ruins. I don't think I need to go into the breach for them. I think that's... you're less likely to find them there. I think, anyway. Doodles, I need to clean your pen up as well, quickly. Gosh, it's already 10 o'clock at night. And the only one I managed to do was for Burgess. So maybe I'll leave that till the morning to hand in. And we'll just head to bed, I think. That was an awesome episode. I am super, super happy with how the Tour de Rock thing went. I'm super happy with how the Fireside meeting went. We got a couple of quests done. We made a little bit of money. And it all adds up. I think we are still sitting at 20,000. But we'll get another little bit of money in next time. Because those commissions will be handed in. So we'll probably be up to like 25,000. I've got to get all the way up to 120,000 though, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.